is a welterweight matchup between George St. Pierre and Kevin Lee. All right, so we get another look here at the Motown phenom Kevin Lee. He's realized success in 2 UFC divisions. Remains to be seen as to whether or not he'll be at lightweight or welterweight going forward. But when this guy puts it all together, DC, he is absolutely a pro.
Kevin Lee is one of those guys that has every ability inside of the octagon. He's a phenomenal boxer. He has great grappling skills, but ultimately, what he needs to rely on is his wrestling. He wrestled at Grand Valley State University, same place as Tony Ferguson, and had a really good career there. When he relies on that, when he takes guys down and is able to use his wrestling to dictate the pace of the fight, he's generally successful.
But the reality is, no matter how fast he does it, he's still going to tell him that it's a wall.
All right, so here he is, the former 2-division UFC champion, George Rush St. Pierre. He's the most prolific takedown artist on paper in UFC history. Despite not having any amateur wrestling chops to speak of, this is a man who, at least in my mind, turned the MMA takedown into a thing.
Yes, he did. He made it all look so smooth and so great. But it was the striking of George St. Pierre that was so good that made you have to be on awareness the whole time. So as the hands flew up, George St. Pierre had the timing that was unmatched at the time in mixed martial arts. One of the first guys that was truly able to do everything. Before we had specialists, and then we had George St. Pierre. He truly changed the game.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. George St. Pierre is 12 years his senior. The rest is roughly identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, not fight.
Are you ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, looking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique. Almost. Use her. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Lee's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, a huge block there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now let's get back to range. Oh, nicely uppercut.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with a
Fantastic takedown.
Lee gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by George St. Pierre. Lee, and try to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness.
What a punch.
This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, got him going low, and now he's got him for a very bad.
Another knockdown!
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout.